Approval of the agenda.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of minutes from August 25th. The agenda. 2025. Somebody has their mic.
Got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay. Looking for approval of the minutes from August 25th, 2025. I believe those were done by Emily.
So moved.
Did you read them twice?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll second.
Wow, motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 1, consider for approval resolution for opioid settlement authorization. Good morning, Kurt. How are you?
Kurt.
Morning.
Yes, you sure can. We're not in the courtroom.
Yeah.
Will you turn the mic on though, please?
Yeah.
He's probably gonna want to hear your honor.
Yeah, not. It's on. It's on now.
May it please. Really quick, I'm not gonna take up too much time. As you're all aware, there's been some opioid settlements that's happened throughout our nation based on the opioid crisis that had taken place. Recently, there have been 3 more major settlements that have been proposed. The first one comes from a Sandoz. I read through the settlement agreement. I believe that they were a distributor. Essentially, their settlement globally is 99. I think it's $99,500,000. And so that particular settlement would go through the standard process. The attorneys would need to be paid, and then there's going to be a portion that comes to Iowa. Iowa is still under this allocation memorandum of understanding that we've had in place, where essentially the state of Iowa gets half, and then the other half of the funds go to the various counties, the 99 counties. And then Carroll receives a portion. I believe our portion is like 0.603% from my reading of the agreement. Essentially, the participation agreement into the settlement needs to be signed by September 30th. I'm coming to the board to seek approval for that. Additionally, there's been another very large settlement with Purdue Pharmaceuticals and the Sackler family. Essentially, these were the major defendants in this case. That settlement was $7.4 billion. So a very large settlement that will go through and provide assistance and money to the counties. Similar respect. The attorneys will be paid. A portion will come to the state of Iowa. We'll get half of that to the counties, half goes to the state, and get distributed according to that memorandum of understanding. And then the last one, there were 8 different manufacturers. I read through the preliminary agreement. Basically, they're wrapping them all together. They're asking us to sign a participation agreement with regards to all 8. The total amount from all 8 of those manufacturers is about $1 million approximately. So there's a lot of money that will flow to the County of Carroll. I think this is a good agreement based off of what I could see and the documents that I've read. I have prepared a resolution. I apologize for not distributing it earlier. I have copies for each of you. Basically, it's similar to what.
So we're just joining a class action lawsuit, basically.
You're already actually involved. But what you're doing is you're approving this settlement. And so this is very similar to what had the document that John had produced previously. He had 2 that I saw. And like I said, John was very aware of this much more than I am. I had to take some time and actually read through it, figure out.
He was involved on the initial litigation. Yeah.
He was involved in the initial litigation. Additionally, he was involved, and I actually recall he was involved in the memorandum of understanding the counties. That was the fight with that. So I read through all those things, got a good understanding of what's taking place. Essentially, what I did is I took the resolution that you had previously passed the second time, because by then the memorandum of understanding had already been in place. This was in 2023, and they just added the various names. So essentially, the opioid defendants that we're talking about is Purdue Pharma LP and the Sackler family. That one is the settlement for $7.4 billion. Then there's the Sandoz settlement, that's the first one I talked about. And then, I'm gonna butcher these names, but Jen, Emil, Potex, Hikma, Endeavor, Mylan, Sun, and Zydus. Those are all manufacturers of this drug. And their collective amount, they each have an individual settlement agreement. But then they wrap them together for one signing of participations. We just have to sign it once. And that is all the manufacturers of like various offshoots of the drug. So if you read through this, it's very standard of what we've done before. I'm just asking the board to seek to give me approval to enter these agreements. Like I said, we have still September 30th to do this. If you wanted more time to look at it, that's why I kind of brought it now. You have a couple weeks, but if you'd like, we just sign it and have the board approve it, and then I can fill out the necessary paperwork to finish this out. And then again, the money will flow to the state of Iowa through the memorandum of understanding of low cost. The one thing that you should note is the Purdue Pharma and the Sackler family. That the largest one, 7.4 billion. There needs to be some approval through the bankruptcy courts, so that might take a little longer. Plus, I believe their payments are made over a 15-year period. So the amount of money that's going to trickle in will trickle in over 15 years.
Well, thank you.
The rest are all 10-year period, aren't they? I think so.
One of them paid in full right up front.
One of them was 5. They're all different.
They're all.
Yeah.
So you're asking to be on the agenda either on the 15th or 22nd, and we'll give it a resolution number for approval then.
I think that's great. I can
Perfect.
get a word copy of this to organization.
Okay.
A valid resolution number on it, but if you have any questions, please let me know.
No, thank you for staying involved and yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
So we get on.
We'll assign a resolution and either the 15th or 22nd, we'll put it on the agenda. And I don't know that you'll need to attend. It'll just be a formality of us it'll basically be a continuation of what we've done on the previous opioid settlement.
That's great. And the sooner the better. I just want to make sure that.
You need to wait for that?
Well, I think to assign it a number,
Okay.
because I mean, we're getting ready to do 2025-018 for Dalton and Audubon County. We could probably assign 019, but I don't know what, Courtney's not here unless Emily knows, but I don't know what it takes to assign resolution numbers. That's the reason I'm saying the 15th or 22nd.
I would say the 15th.
But yes, 100%. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Carol.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good one.
Have a good day.
Item number 2, consider for approval resolution 2025-018 establishing 28E agreement for IT relief services with Audubon County. And Dalton, I see this includes mileage, $90 an hour, and it can be ended at any time by either county.
Well, they don't see that it's 28E coming back and play that much. But we're hoping to provide some assistance out of County effectively. I have been going down there. Ben did take his vacation, so under ISAC's 28E agreement, I have been going down there and assisting for this last week. Ben is now back from vacation, but there's some things he could probably use some help on, some guidance, and maybe some assistance.
So we have one with Crawford County right now.
We do.
And so you're named in this one. Is this something also where we need to add Forrest's name to it, or is it only a Dalton thing?
It's only an adult thing, I would
Okay.
say. Forrest is here to be here in my stead, I guess, when I'm not around to answer tickets. So I have a hard time leaving without him, but.
No, it just calls out your name instead of it saying Carroll IT. It says
Yeah.
Dalton Morrison.
Yeah, that was one question I had to say, you or Ben. I mean, is this easy to change if you or Ben took a different position?
Well, that's kind of subjective, and that's why it's name by name.
Yep.
Your next IT guy might not want to
Okay.
go down there. So.
Okay.
Okay.
That answered my question.
Yeah,
I was curious. Yeah.
How much time do you think between Crawford and the Audubon do you spend doing I'm just doing that
Currently, I mean, I probably spent.
week a year, 2 weeks a year, 3 weeks a year?
I mean, maybe 2 or 3 hours of last week, even on Crawford, just assisting. Audubon, I spent probably 20 hours last week, but that was because he was gone, so I was there in his stead. So
Right.
I understand.
out.
Mhm.
It's just kind of helping get off the ground on projects and stuff.
How much do you do remote versus in person? I mean, do you have to drive down there every time?
Yeah.
Good.
So, they're gonna be 20% remote, 80% on site, so.
Does anybody have any more questions for Dalton about resolution 2025 018?
And
I
you
guess
think,
my point when I said that is that we talked earlier, is would it be beneficial for us to have those, since we got an assistance and they don't have one? Instead of, I mean, a 20D would we have some pay a third of the dollar of Horace's salary?
I mean,
Just a thought.
that's, it's funny you bring it up, you know, in the meetings I have, that it has been discussed about possibly utilizing him for them. The problem that I see with that is Forrest is busy, here, like if he's gone, I'm here answering tickets then. Like somebody's gotta be here to answer the phone, because people just call fiddly questions.
Well, there's different skill sets too. You're the director and he reports to you.
Yeah, and I'm not saying anything about Forrest,
No,
but I think you would
right.
agree with that as well.
My point is you could still do it, but they'd pay for our coverage for you, of covering you is what I'm getting at, because
They do.
Forrest is covering you.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm thinking. Would it be beneficial to do that, or what's the, just a thought. I mean, he's
Yeah.
covering for you, we're sending you away. Should they pay part of his salary for covering for you when you're gone?
Yeah, I mean, that's something we can maybe talk about, yeah, that's why he's here though.
No, I get it, but if we're that busy and then, you know, supporting other, that's why I asked how many times a year or a week do you
Yeah,
service him? If we're reducing 1,000 hours a year, I mean, that's half of his salary.
you're right, and I'm not gonna say that I've never accrued comp time work, but I've never accrued like your hours, you know. work.
And I don't mean that. I'm just saying if they need our help, if it's that big of a deal, we're doing it quite often. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'd say maybe I'm just throwing that out
They're
there.
reimbursing us for.
I get it.
Dalton, so on, I mean, did you help write this? Change it
So this is actually John Warden wrote this originally.
originally?
When we did it with Crawford and then
And-
Kurt,
And you feel like the rate and it's fair enough for IT rate?
Yeah, they're
Perfect.
good enough.
and Kurt has looked this through too.
You're saying like, your discussion is that we have a shared person between everybody.
If that's taking that much time away from our department.
So do you think,
I'm not saying. we have
follow
to
up
do it,
on,
I'm just
on,
throwing it
on
out
what you spent now with Crawford, do you spend a lot of time over there yet? Or just a backup?
On site, no anymore, like, you know, Crawford's to the point where they're functioning. Sometimes like, it's a matter of getting things set up where it's running, and then
So-
you have a guy come in, just kind of, you know, he just drives the car, so.
But Crawford had a transition where an IT director left and they hired somebody new and you helped during that transition.
Yeah, and that's a little different. That was like a 3-month transition, and generally you don't lose an IT director that long. That was a personal issue.
But I mean, most time what these things are set up for is just to cover people when they're gone for either sickness or vacation or something like that.
Agreed.
So it's not like a every day, every week deal.
No, it like, I'm not gonna use, you know, Crawford does have an IT director, for instance, I'll use him for help on projects, so I mean, that's.
It goes both ways.
Both
Yeah,
ways.
exactly. So I might have a big project where I need hands on the ground, and so the guys on the call, because it's gotta go back my way sometimes, so.
So I'm looking for a motion.
Like,
to-
motion to
Michael make a
approve this.
motion.
2080 between Audubon and Carroll County.
You guys do have a copy of it?
And it was, is there a second?
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second. Any more discussion on resolution 2025 018? Not all in favor, say aye. Aye. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Good roll call.
Anderson,
Yes.
Houseman,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Miners,
Yes.
McCray.
Yes.
Thank you, Dalton.
Would you like a copy of the resolution? to sign?
I need to sign it, yes. Item number 3 is pay billables of $480,020.84.
I looked through these. I didn't have many questions. I will go ahead and make a motion to approve the payables.
I had some questions, but I got them answered, so I'll make it second.
We have a motion and a second. Payables of $480,020.84. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Motion carries. Item number 4, approve a plat requested by Mike Butel and owned by Arlo Butel at around on Olympic around 220th.
Actually,
Yes,
okay, you can do individual. I'll make a motion on that.
I'll second it.
we have a motion and a second for the Butel plat. All in favor?
Aye.
I,
Opposed? Motion carries. Second plat requested by Richard Warnemont, proprietor is Richard Warnemont. Anybody have any questions on that one?
It's on Noble.
No questions. I'll make a motion to approve.
So that.
We have a motion and a second to approve the Warnemont plat. All in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Motion carries. Item number 5, manure management updates. Golay Nursery, Section 20, Union Township, no changes. Grody Brothers Finisher, Section 28, Wheatland Township, no changes. Randy Cohorst, Farm Site 1, Section 16, Wheatland Township. This is a new one for me. No animals, mothball site. D&H Pork, Section 23, Washington Township, change crop rotation or optimum yields, use manure analysis. Smith Brothers Farm, Section 3, Sheridan Township, no changes. Van Clucky, Section 23, Newton Township, no changes. Item number 6, committee reports.
I can go first. Last week I had some, situations with some roads in Maple River we had to address. This week today I got conservation. Tomorrow I have, Board of Health. And that's it. Thank you.
On conservation,
Yep.
the fish kill was just natural. It appears from what I read in the paper.
Natural, yeah, oxygen
Yeah.
levels. Yep.
Good news. And then spraying the lily pads worked out fine.
Yeah, so
I
far.
pedaled around there yesterday. There was
Yeah.
a lot less of them.
There is a lot.
I didn't see any drones flying, but
It's interesting they can do that now.
yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I can go next. This is for the last 2 weeks, the Labor Day holiday, and nothing to report that week. Today, I'm going out secondary roads to look at the claims we just approved. I have newspaper and radio. Tonight's Carroll City Council. Tomorrow is the executive board meeting at the Solid Waste Commission. And then tomorrow also is the kickoff meeting for the subcommittee for the director recruitment, replacement, and job description. At 11:30 tomorrow, we also have CCGP strategic planning meeting. Wednesday evening, State Auditor Rob Sands on his 99 county tour, 6:15 at 1730 Tap House. I will go listen to that. Thursday night, chamber night shift at WinStar. And everybody, please RSVP on the city county roundtable on September 24th in Glidden. So far, there's only been 5 responses.
You just sent that email out last night again. See
Yeah,
it.
I saw it. Yeah. But I told him I would just bring it up in our
Yep.
meeting. I know that we have,
I responded last night.
okay, well, there are some people in the courthouse who watch our meetings. And
It's in Glidden, right? Yeah.
yes, it is.
I
All I
can
have.
add-
Anybody have questions?
Over the holiday week, all I had was the newspaper radio. And then this week, today, I have to go sign checks out at Region 12. And then Thursday, I have an exec board and a housing authority board meeting. And then hopefully Thursday night, I can make it to the night shift. What's that?
Go next, last. Over the holiday week, I didn't have anything going on. Today after this meeting, I have a new opportunity to sign a bunch of documents. And then Tuesday is the CCGP meeting that I plan on being attending. And
That's an hour and a half meeting.
yeah. And Rod Sands, I'll probably catch that thing too.
Is Jeff Cullen coming here to take pictures today
Yes.
for our meeting? Okay.
He sent
I
me
thought
that.
so.
Yeah,
Okay,
next month. I said we'd be done between 9:30 and 10.
okay.
So. Okay, I guess I'll be up. Last week I was supposed to have a hazmat committee meeting in Fort Dodge, but they canceled it due to lack of agenda items. So Jeff Cullen and I did not attend that. I worked some more on the opioid settlement funds committee. I identified a speaker. His name's Tony Huffman. If you get a chance, Google him, give me your opinions on it. But he's an old BMX rider. And he had his I read, he's got a couple of videos out there and I think they're very good, but I don't know if, hopefully young kids will get it. So I'm gonna, start going out and talking to the 5 high schools and maybe get some help, and then we will see if they think it's a good thing to do, and then we'll bring it up in our October meeting and we either approve it or deny it. So
Awesome.
see what's going on, but he sounded really
See
good.
expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think it's like 10,000 a school.
Wow.
So we're talking 50, 60,000, probably. Now, that's not the final. That's what he says per deal plus
Yep.
expenses, but if we can,
If
2 or
he-
3 kids on this deal, out of this whole thing, we can save them. I think it's very well worth our money. So,
Bundles.
My
And
opinion.
if the schools will have time to allow.
if they will have time to allow it.
Exactly.
And he said, I brought it up. I talked to one of his representatives and, he said that, we can maybe try and fit them in, maybe do 2 a day or be for the whole week, be here and get them all done at one time. That'll save us a little bit of money that way too. So anyway, he sounded very good. One guy here said he didn't know if he'd resonate with the, I'm just kidding, Nathan, with the young kids, because it's been a while back, BMX, right? He's in the Olympics. It's pretty interesting. The first thing he starts talking about is, getting water out of a sewer to fill his needle up to inject himself. And he didn't say at the beginning, at the end, you find out that's who it was. It was him. That's how he got addicted. And it started with, marijuana. Said, I want to try it, see what it was like. And marijuana hooked him on all the other drugs. So I thought for myself, I thought it was very good, and hopefully the kids will like it too. So anyway,
Very evident, that's this park.
this,
Is there another opioid meeting? When's your next one scheduled?
not till October.
Okay.
So we're meeting quarterly. So that's
Gotcha.
why we're going to get our ducks in a row. We don't have a lot of that. I talked to Maggie last week also, and we didn't have any more,
Inquiries?
inquiries, although I went down and talked to, Jamie Whipker, and he's gonna submit some stuff here. And,
And I told you about.
and you
that.
told me about, yeah, community ops. So I think we'll get some more in here. And I know Taya Huffman's been working, Taya Banami's been working on, some stuff also. So hopefully we'll get some stuff. What I've got this week is a 911 service board meeting on Wednesday, and that's really all I have for the week.
Any comments from those in attendance? If not, Emily, is there anything you know of next week that's already scheduled or?
Not yet.
The 28E.
Oh, well, yeah, if you guys want to put that
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, we better keep that.
Yeah.
Get that going, yeah, next week.
Okay, looking for a motion to adjourn.
Thank you.
You have a motion,